Yo, what's up? Jamin Butler here, representing for the Leagues of Chaos, Fantasy Football 2020. Today, we'll be taking an in-depth look at the Champions League. That's right, we'll be speaking with one of the general managers, The Truth, as he reviews his matchup with Frozen Water. We'll also look at my matchup, because I didn't do too well this week. It's week 2, y'all. Let's go take a look at the Champions League with our first guest. Hey, we here. We got a league MVP, former champion, The Truth in the building.
What's up, y'all?
What's happening, sir?
Not much, man. Just enjoying football. Just fine Sunday.
Where you tapping in from? Let the people know.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay. But you repping that? I see you repping that Raider gear. What's that? Are you now with the Falcons? You now with the Dirty Birds?
No, sir. Raider gang all day.
Okay. Well, this week we're gonna be looking at the Champions League as promised. We got The Truth here. Who you competing with this week?
I think it's Frozen Water.
Okay. Let's pull it up. I'm about to share my screen. Let's take it to the tape. All right, here we go. All right, week 2 in full effect. We got Frozen Water, aka Flashback. All right, and we got The Truth. All right, okay, let's see how it's going right now. You're projected to, you got a 98% chance to win.
Yeah, it's a fade.
It's pretty much, I think we can say that that's looking like that's gonna be a wrap.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean,
and your quarterback ain't play yet?
You said what?
So you got everybody in play.
No, I don't. So I got 3 Seahawks that play tonight. So Russell Wilson, Tyler Lockett, and Chris Carson ain't even played yet.
Oh, you doing 3 Seahawks? I see. You know I got Russell Wilson and Carson Wilson and Chris Carson in the 3 Hardway League.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, so I'm expecting a nice matchup with New England tonight. We'll see what happens. Yeah, this about over.
A lot of folks were dissing Chris Carter or the Seahawks run game. They didn't expect the running backs to do well against New England tonight, but I'm betting on them, especially because I'm in a fight with my bro Hen. But let's keep it here in Champions League. So he had Brady. Oh, you just scored. Who just scored? T. Edwards. Hello. He didn't score. He just picked up some points.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Brady only did 10.
Brady washed, bro. Brady's washed.
That's probably part of the issues I see. McLaurin, T.Y. Hilton. I got T.Y. Hilton as well in another league. He's trash for me this season.
I'm not touching him. I had him. He's burnt me 2 seasons in a row. He was off my draft board. I'm not doing it. It's not happening.
It's kind of like I'm holding on to days of old. Dalvin Cook did 17. Dalvin's decent. He's going to get you 15, 17 points each week.
But he going to get hurt. That's why I didn't touch him.
Minnesota looking trash this year. Let's see, we got James Conner put up 21. Okay, he was hurt last week, but he bounced back.
He get hurt every season too. I like him, but I can't trust him. He's an injury risk week to week.
Damn, Gronk gave him a donut.
I mean, somebody got to throw in the ball. Brady put up 10, so.
You got big Mark in the game right now. Third quarter, he got 5 points. The issue there is Dobbins. That rookie Dobbins is coming on strong.
These running backs, man, their handcuffs is overtaking them. And we got a lot of injuries too. We can talk about
injuries have been crazy today. We'll talk about that a little bit. But it's so important to have that handcuff, especially if it's a young handcuff like a rookie. Man, guaranteed that boy will be getting them snaps at some point in the season.
And another thing, we in a keeper league, so it's in your best interest to try to trust a rookie or two, just in case they hit.
For sure. I see you, bro. So you got 91 to his 86. You got a quarterback, a wide receiver, and a running back left to go. So you projected to put up 130. Well, good shit, bro. You 1-0 right now. You in 6th place. So the standings, if we go to the live standings over here to the left, you projected to be in 3rd place at the end of this week.
Lit. And you know who I got next week?
Who you play next week?
You.
Oh, shit, nigga. Oh, Well, let me look. Well, speaking of me, let's look at my my matchup this week. I'm not doing too well, bro. Getting whooped up. Getting whooped up by the Lamo Raiders.
I played him last week.
Oh, you beat him? You'll beat him last week?
Yep.
He taking out his revenge on me this week.
Yeah, he ain't put these numbers up though.
This nigga put up 178 points. I was like, at one point he had 100 more points than me.
Let me look at his roster.
I was like, who went off? Jared, so he got Jared Allen put up 45, Buffalo versus Miami, 4 touchdowns, that boy. Allen Robinson been so-so. DJ Moore put up 21. He's been producing well. Joe Mixon got paid, and he ain't been looking hungry at all.
At all.
Aaron Jones single-handedly he took me out.
2 players is 100, basically.
Hey, Jared Allen and Aaron Jones, that's damn near 100 points right there. What's that? 48 for us. Man, you got Evan Ingram put up 12. Deontay Johnson got 23 on the dead Ben Roethlisberger. I call him Zombie Roethlisberger. Dan Bailey and Washington. Man. I thought I had my fade with A-Rod, but A-Rod just up there gave, I think he did 2 touchdowns to Aaron Jones. I'm like, dude, what was you doing? I threw 1 and damn near another.
And you see, you got Kareem Hunt on the bench with 24-10.
Man, bro, we ain't got to talk about this bench, bro. You ain't have to do that. Talk about his bench. We're talking about who we in the fade right now. Because I think, did Devontae Adams get hurt?
Yeah, he got hurt.
So I'm like, well, I didn't get my double up. And see, the quarterback wide receiver double up is just, when it hits, but it's unreliable. What I've decided now is that the quarterback running back double up to me is more reliable. Because either they're going to throw it or they're going to run the ball. Versus if they don't they throw it, okay, Devontae got to play. If they run it, Aaron Jones is the only. I don't get none of that. But anyway, I'm talking about strategies for next year. Amari Cooper did 17 for me. He's decent. He gets, he was getting some, Cowboys pulled that victory out. But I expected a lot more from the young boy. I don't know what it is.
He had an incredible catch during the game, one-handed grab. So I was impressed with that. But I mean, he always boom or bust.
How did Michael Gallup do today?
Gallup did decent, but the Rook had a pretty decent game today.
Yeah, I got Tariq Cohen. Now, see, so you called it early on during the draft, bro. I was desperate. My running back plays in this league, it wasn't on point. So my 2 running backs were Tariq Cohen, Kerryon Johnson, DeAndre Swift. I was going to do that. Those handcuffed there. Kerryon sucked last week. I heard he got a touchdown this week. Meanwhile, DeAndre, he gets the touches, but he ain't getting in the end zone. So 12 points didn't do it. I got your boy Big Travis Kelce. That was my 2nd round pick. He putting up a dub right now, so that's decent. Beyond decent. I still got Emmanuel Sanders who ain't played, but that's the worst thing in the world when you got a player that ain't played and you you're pretty much gonna lose. So I'm down currently 79 points, maybe, Tobina.
So what was your strategy as far as the draft? Were you going value based or you just going?
Well, the first early rounds I was going value based. It was like I think I had like the 10th pick or 11th. I think the 10th pick. At that point, to me, it's a PPR league. It's keeper. I was looking at either with Joe Mixon. I forget who else was on the board. Devontae to me was the obvious answer at the first one, and then at number 2, these boys snatched up those running backs. I was looking at Aaron Jones, but I didn't want to take him in the first round. So I thought he may fall to me in the second round. Now, boom, get those both. Obina snatched him up because I think he had 11 or 12. So that left, I forgot who that left me. And I was like, man, big Travis Kelce, I had to have a piece of that Chiefs offense, right? You can't pass that up. Yeah, and I didn't want Mahomes. So the next best option to me is Kelce.
But then you got to go running back, though, because Kelce to me is like a wide receiver.
True. So now I'm in the 3rd round, but mine had a 10th pick. So I have a low 3rd round pick. So by the time I'm up in the 3rd round, it's like, who do I take? What's the best running back on the board? I think it was like Todd Gurley. I was taking Gurley, or it was David Johnson. was looking at it was like I was like, ugh. I was like, well,
I would have tried my luck with David Johnson, but I would have had. You
not
got
with,
to get a back there.
not with Amari Cooper sitting right there. You see Amari Cooper, and I want some of that Dak Prescott Cowboy offense. You're gonna take Amari Cooper right there. Bro gave me 17. He's decent every week. Give me high teens.
I mean, I waited and got CeeDee Lamb
Okay.
towards the back of the draft because I heard he had a lot of upside, and Amari Cooper, he done burned me before too, so I'm a little particular, but yeah, my strategy is a little different. With my mock drafts this season, I quickly realized that running backs is just gonna go. Like it's just like it would be drafts where I practice and be like, let me go 2 wide receivers and maybe a tight end, and then you end up with you know what I'm saying, some sorry running backs. So for me, I looked at my mock drafts, and in the later rounds, I looked at all the talent that was there. And I figured, you may be able to pull the trigger on a Sammy Watkins or, one of them later round guys, that may put up some numbers or,
the draft was wide receiver heavy this year. It was late. You could get some quality wide receivers late.
And tight end, surprisingly, tight end was a little deep too.
True. I will say my issue is I didn't mock draft a lot. This was my first draft. Champions League came up first this year, and I just caught me on my heels. From there, I think my best draft was for your Hardway League. But I looked last week, I put up like a dub, 100, 150. I blew out Juan. So, I mean, I'm competitive, but I got to figure out this running back situation. I got some guys on my bench I'm watching.
To be honest, bro, I would just keep my eyes on the waivers because with all these injuries, you may be able to come up on something or get somebody who want to trade.
And this waiver wire is key to remember. We're doing fab in Champions League, so that's where you actually have that budget where you can, you can have to bid, put a dollar amount. So hopefully, the waiver wires are a little more strategic this year, and we're gonna see some quality guys fall.
Yeah, this is my first time doing the fab, so it's gonna be pretty interesting on how that affects the waiver process. But I think it's interesting. I like it. I think it'll be a cool challenge.
Man, so right now I'm looking at I'm down 78 points. I got Travis Kelce with the fourth quarter to go. So, and then I got Emmanuel Sanders. So I may be able to do something. Emmanuel Sanders give me 50. Travis Kelce give me another 25 or something in the next. We'll see.
You must not be watching the game.
No, I'm not watching the game. Mahomes not doing too well from what I see.
Yeah, he having a hard time. I mean, Kelce his security blanket. So hopefully they can get something going because I got the Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And now that they behind, they ain't really running the ball like I need them to.
Shit, look at the Chargers, bro. So I think that was it for this league. I think we'll look at the live standings right now. Juggernaut Bastard is in first place, 2-0. Looking like followed by Brother D, Commish, 2-0. Followed by yourself, The Truth, 2-0.
Did we go through my roster yet?
Let's pull up your roster. Then the Lamo Raiders hold up. They'll be 1-1. They're whooping me. And I'll be 1-1. Go down. So I'm fifth. Followed by Funeral Rangers. Then the Boots. The Boots is our champions from last year, excuse me.
You know what happened to Boot today?
What happened to the Boot?
He lost Saquon with an ACL.
So. Oh, Boot got Saquon in this league?
Yep.
And let's go through your roster. Who you got? Oh, okay. You got Godwin on the bench, but see Brady looking like he may be done. James White to me is a safety pick. Okay, look at CeeDee Lamb put up 18. Okay. Shit, you outplayed Amari. Christian Kirk, Sterling Shepard, Lindsey. Okay.
Yeah, I've been on the fence about dropping Lindsey all week. But with running back so slim, I said, I'm just going to wait it out and see what happens.
Oh, you got Arizona D, got 4 sacks and 2 fumble recoveries?
Yep, and that was a last-minute switch out. The analysts were saying, just gamble on Arizona. And I did, and it worked out.
In the lead, bro, you're about 4-5 points right now. And the quarterback, yeah, you got this one in the wrap.
But I lost Mustard. I don't know how serious the injury is, but
What games we got going right now? We got the Redskins in Arizona. Arizona whooping the Redskins 27-3. We got the Chargers against Kansas City. Chargers up 17, so that's nothing set in stone. It's only the third quarter ending. You got Baltimore up 23-13 on Houston. Houston, I don't know. They're not getting it together this year. I don't know what's up. Sean Watson not looking good yet.
because they don't have Nuke. They gave Nuke away.
I think that might have been a mistake. All right, bro. I think that's it for the Champions League recap. What you looking for next week? Who you play? You said you got me. Let's take a look.
Yeah, I got next week.
Let's see. Let's look at the matchup. How do I go to next week's matchups? Winner of our matchup can be a big deal. You two, I'm one of those. I gotta win. I'm in a must win. So I'm in second place. You in sixth place, and we're gonna flop. We're gonna flip. You going to third. I think I'm gonna drop down to fifth. I consider this a must win. A-Rod versus Russell Wilson. Packers and Devontae on the road with Devontae. Got a questionable. Let's see who I'm going to put in that spot. I'll probably pull up Renault or Sammy Watkins.
I don't know. The Kansas City playing. Let me stop giving you advice. That's for your opponent. Can't you do it?
Let me hear your thoughts. What you got? What you think, man?
I mean, Sammy Watkins up against Baltimore. So I don't.
Renault, he been solid so far. Gardner missed you. He throw that ball. Throw that peel. It's Miami. Oh, yeah. Buffalo just balled against Miami, too? I'm going to have to throw Renault in there if Devontae can't go.
I was worried about Gesicki, but he put up almost 30 today. I was thinking about grabbing John O. Smith, and Book picked him up right before I was going to grab him. But I'm glad I didn't.
Let's look at the waiver wire while you mention it. Who's up here? Who balled this week? Jordan Reed had a good week.
You said Jordan Reed?
Jordan Reed he had 2 touchdowns? Okay.
Wow.
2 touchdowns.
Sound like a fluke, though.
Robbie Anderson, he out there got 109 yards. Yeah, man. Waiver wire is thin. When we talk about running backs, let's see what running backs are out here.
You don't even want to look.
Somebody did something in week 2. Deion Lewis for the Giants. Davis, Chris Thompson. What's Chris Thompson do? 11. Look, carry on did 9 points. He just stole that tough, DeAndre. Yeah, the waiver wire, it ain't looking too good, bro. Either through trades or something. We got to make something happen. We ain't getting no deep running backs out here.
Yeah, I think it's important to handcuff this season.
It's a thin waiver wire league, so we'll see what's going on in the league this week, next week, bro. We're gonna tap in for you probably by week 3, week 4 again.
Yeah, you know I'm down.
Yo, salute to my bro, The Truth, for joining us on episode 2, week 2. Yo, it's Monday morning. We tapping back in to check up on these matchups, see how the competitors did last night. We got 1 game left in week 2, and it's gonna be the Saints versus the Raiders. So the majority of these matchups have already been decided. We spoke with The Truth a little bit earlier, so why don't we check in on his score first, and then we'll see what everybody else is doing. All right. Let's see. Frozen Water and the Truth. So I think last we left, the Truth had like 90-something points, and he was projected to beat Frozen Water. As we see, some things have changed. Russell Wilson went off, putting up 43 points. In addition, it looks like the connect to Tyler Lockett paid off with 19 points, and Chris Carson also put up 19 points. So if you're keeping track, that's over, 80 points from the Seahawks that he put up last night. So as you see, the score has changed, and he is now currently in first place for a high score of the week at 181.22 points. Looking at Frozen Water, my boy Flashback, he's going to be going 0-2 this week. All right, let's see who else we're going to be checking in on. Yo, and I want to make sure I'm not here bragging and stunting on everybody and not putting myself out here. I got smacked up by the Delamo Raiders. That's right. Obi put up 176 points. And for most of the day, he was in lead for first place in terms of high score. Then the Seahawks did what they did. But as you see, he was 0-1, so this was a must-needed victory, which he attained over your boy, King of Kings. Only put up 102 points. I still got a player left to go. Shout out to Emmanuel Sanders, but I doubt he's going to put up 74 points this evening. So I'm going to take that L and go into week 3 looking at 1-1. Let's see. I hope to get the commissioner on this week, so let's go take a look at his matchup. He was bragging a little bit. He was playing my boy Killer Cam. Currently, he's up at 129.36 points, and Killer Cam has 101.64. Wait a minute, that's kind of close. Looks like Jared Cook still in play here. I mean, I haven't seen Jared Cook do a 30-point game, so I could pretty much say Commissioner got this one in the bag, but you never know. Michael Thomas is out with an injury, so the other Saints skill players are going to be getting some more looks. Let's see, check out a couple of matchups. We got Silent Assassin versus the Books. The Books is done for the day, or for the week, at 107.84. He's 0-1, playing Silent Assassin, a.k.a. Fulton, who still has 2 players left to go at 99.32. So that's a difference of less than 8 points. Alvin Kamara, running back for the Saints, and the Saints defense. Yeah, I look like the Silent Assassin's going to creep in and take out the Boots. Sorry, my bro. What else we got going on here? Incredible Taz versus the Juggernaut. Okay, Juggernaut. Juggernaut, for those who can't see, is currently in first place in the Champions League in terms of matchups. And it's looking like he's going to stay in first place with 153 points to Incredible Taz's 125 points. Incredible Taz, my boy, my partner, my road dog, is currently in last place. It's not a surprise to me, but for those of you who are new to the podcast, let's just say Taz never makes it happen. Now, that's my bro. I'm just taking shots at him. He still got Ruggs going tonight. You know, he may go off. The rookie may ball out. If he puts up, let's see, 24, 23 points, hey, that's a couple touchdowns and some yardage. Let's see what he does. In the last matchup, rounding up the week, we got Juan Motan, general manager. He got 130 points done versus Claude, Cooks, Cons, and Thielens with 64.42 points, 2 players left to go. That's a difference of 70, less than 70 points with 2 players. Claude, you're taking that L this week, bro. And one more time going to 1-1. Let's take a look at the live standings. Since there'll be little change, maybe the Books and Silent Assassin may switch. Right now, Juggernaut in first place, The Truth in second place, Commissioner Brother D in third, the Delamo Raiders is clawed up to fourth, One More Time currently sitting comfortable in fifth, and your boy rounding out the playoff rankings at sixth. Sorry to those of you ranked 7th to 12th. Didn't have time to go over your standings, and it's really not that pertinent to what we'll be discussing. If you ain't in playoffs, you don't matter. Hope that gives you a little fire under your ass to get your game up. So we come to the end of the podcast. This is the point where we would usually end and sign off. What we decided to do is insert some ads. So first, I want to go shout out to our home team, Hidden Soul. My bros, Obina, Boop, Darren, Killer Cam. These are all members of the Champions League. They're all members of the Free to Hardway League. And these are some of the hardest working entrepreneurs in Southern California. They've built a brand, they've built a model, and I'm proud to support Hidden Soul. So go check them out. You can order their shoes online. You can pull up at the store in Lakewood. You can hear about more events they have coming soon when you go to www.hiddensoul.com. Next up, shout out to the Neoliberal Conservative Ice Cream Sunday podcast, their NLC podcast for short. That's a show that I'm proud to co-host with my brother, Anthony Aduba. We record every Saturday so we can drop on Sunday. We taste our favorite ice cream and we talk about the most important political moves going on in our culture and our society. We like talking about Democrats versus Republicans, Biden versus Trump, Queen Kamala, Black Lives Matter, and much more. Please join us. Check in, tap in. We're on SoundCloud, we're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. That's NLC Podcast, or for long, Neoliberal Conservative Ice Cream Sunday Podcast. Check us out. Ad number 3, you know I got to support my home team, my bros, the Black Coffee Company. This is a business, a platform that I founded with 4 of my brothers. We launched in 2018. And right now, we're on the precipice of opening our first brick and mortar in Atlanta, Georgia. We have the best, freshest coffee that you're going to taste. You buy our tea, our merchandise, our mugs. You guys are loving the K-Cups, participating in our virtual expos, which reminds me, Virtual Expo 3 coming October 3rd. Check it out. We have a bunch of dope entrepreneurs selling products, demoing their services, and talking about events coming up for the rest of the year. So if you'd like to hear about your business, your platform, or your project, get at us, and we'll make sure we get an ad at the end of these. And if you just like fantasy football, keep checking us out.